Hi.
I'm Terry.
I'm Aaron. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Aaron. Nice to meet you too.
Awesome.
So I'm doing this show called Van Therapy. This is my van.
Awesome.
I was wondering if you would like to come in my van with me.
I would love to come in your van with you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Okay, watch your step. You get to sit in the comfy seat. Watch
That-
your head too.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
There you go.
This is very retro.
It's original. I've had it for like 20 years.
Awesome.
Yeah. How are
This is
you
great.
today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired. I had a late night last night.
Okay,
So
partying it up or work?
I was a little partying it up.
Fun?
It was fun. It was fun. We had
Where-
a good time. Went out, hung out with a friend. Stayed up a little too late. Got home. Took an Uber at like 3 in the morning.
A little bit of a weird moment.
Every time I get picked up after like 2 a.m., I have this like moment where I'm just like, please don't talk to me. Please don't talk
please
to me.
don't talk to
Please
me.
don't talk to me. And I'm like, and then they go, so, and I'm like, oh, here it is.
Now you're in a car talking to me.
Now we're
You're-
just talking. Now we're just
you
hanging
have
out.
to talk.
Okay.
But it's not 2 in the morning. So
No.
part of why I'm doing this is that I just feel the last year has been really crazy in our society, and
Sure.
my little part of wanting to do something was just to communicate with people and give people a place to like vent and sort of share their thoughts and maybe not feel alone.
Okay.
So you're in here for me to just ask you, do you have anything you want to vent about or anything you have an issue with that I might be able to help you with?
Societal or just
Anything.
okay on like a therapeutic level.
Okay.
As I've gotten older, I'm 36.
Okay.
And as I've gotten older, I feel I've become much more curmudgeonly. And I find I'm complaining about things way more than I ever have been before.
Right.
And there's like that kind of like youthful spark that I'm sort of missing. But at the same time, I'm gaining wisdom. But with it, I guess like I think that's probably the thing that's like kind of the main sort of zeitgeist of my life, as it were, like now, is like dealing with like just getting more mature and older and
So figuring
Still
out
partying,
how
but-
to hang on to the youthful spark.
yes.
But transfer into the responsible adult.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
It's doable. I'm 53, so I'm way ahead of you.
Well, you look great.
Well, thank you very much. I was about to say insert compliment.
Yes. Well, see, I like to do that too. Sometimes I will just periodically tell people I'm way older than I am, just so they go, "You look fantastic," and I go, "That's all I
right.
needed."
And I would say that I find that I still am like 35 at heart, if not younger. But I do things that make me feel spontaneous, make me feel like I'm throwing away judgment. Oh, you're this age, you're not supposed to do this.
Right.
So I think my advice on staying youthful as you age is that you continue to be in touch with your joy and don't fall out of step with your joy, because all of the bills and the relationships and other people's needs and any kind of responsibility can pull you away from your joy. So try to start every morning with like, okay, what's my joy, what am I grateful for, be in your body in that space, and then move forward.
I think it's like, for me, it's this understanding of reality, getting frustrated that the inability to like communicate appropriately with people, like there's so much, that's when, this talk about society stuff, I feel like very few people really listen to each other. Everyone wants to talk, nobody really wants to listen. And so as I get older, I just get more frustrated because I'm like, here I have like amassed this wisdom and I'm having a harder time communicating it to people, and it's just like, whether it's at work or whether it's in interpersonal relationships, I feel like so much of that, and maybe it's also like just the change in like technology and stuff. Everyone communicates all digitally, and I'm more of like a person-to-person type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think as I get older too, as things change on like a societal level, I think that's maybe kind of part of it.
Well, I think that's part of what I wanted to do here, was like be a place where people could talk and listen. Is there a thing that you feel not listened to? Like, I want to listen to what you have to say. Like, what do you feel?
I feel like there's so much stuff that's happening in the news and this and that, and everybody has sort of already made up their mind about what they feel about things, and they don't really listen to nuanced arguments, and unless it fits into this very sort of like platitudinal talking point type thing that fits squarely in one area or squarely in another area, like in terms of like oh, like you're a liberal, you must like come from this area or this, and there's no nuance, and there's nobody has any interesting ideas because they're all just picking sides. And so I get frustrated, and I feel like, and the reason why I brought the age thing into it is because when I was younger, I felt like there was more just honest, nuanced conversation about everything. And as I've gotten older, I feel like everyone's just picking a side, and they're all so segregated and pushing each other away. And part of it also is that has really deteriorated my ability to just kind of enjoy and like be able to like go out and because now whenever I talk to a person, I'm like, well, what section, or like what like, you know, what group are you in, or how do you think, and it makes it so much more difficult, I think, to really connect.
So I think you're dead on. I mean, I think everything you're saying, I'm like fascinated with what you're saying, because you're articulating we are not talking and listening to each other, and we are isolating groups and judging each other.
Yes,
and like,
too much judging.
And also like compartmentalizing, like you're this, you know, you're this thing, and that means you can't be this other thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of judgment. Do you feel like there's a solution?
That's and therein lies the problem, right?
I sort of feel like I want to get the message out that like it's okay to disagree. Like, okay, let's say it's okay to invest in a conversation. Let's spend 10 minutes, you know, we talk about whatever.
Sure.
And at the end of it, no one wins, no one's right.
Oh my God, you just hit the nail on the
We
head.
haven't solved anything.
Right.
But we shared.
It's not about two people having a discussion. It's not about two people being able to think about things in a nuanced way. It's my side versus your side, and then one of them has to win. And I think the paradigm's just all wrong.
You know, I sort of think there's a genesis of it that comes from texting and email, because I think
See, you and I are on the same page on this one.
Because I think
This is
email and
therapeutic.
texting, it's like we've all gotten really accustomed to just having our side. Like, I can write whatever I want in email and press send and puke that out, and I have a feeling like, wow, I've said what I wanted to say, but I'm not in a place where I'm getting anything back from you. We're practicing over and over every time. Monologuing. We're just monologue.
Yeah.
And we're so out of the practice of sharing that I don't think we even understand what a discussion is, because I think this is a thing. If we have two monologues at the same time,
it's not
who's having the better monologue. Like, that's all we
It's just a
really want to
competition.
know. It's not actually about, wow. Okay, well, we didn't really solve it, but we did a great job.
But you know what? That was kind of the point, because you said it's not about winning. It's just about
just
two
having
people
the
have a
experience.
conversation.
Maybe if people see this and think about how that could apply in their lives, they would spend a little more time actually just sharing with people, rather than feeling like they have to win or change the other person's mind, or that they could just coexist and share an idea.
There has to be a space where you go, well, we clearly disagree on this, and here's why, but so be it.
Well,
Like,
you and I, we haven't disagreed on anything, actually.
I know,
I was
this
gonna
is
say we just created that space, but we didn't really, because we didn't.
I know,
disagree
we're like
on
terrible
anything.
for this. We're not really a good example.
But I think we did bring up something that'll give people to think about, which
I
is
hope
like
so.
try to create a place where we share and not just like keep monologuing, doing these dual monologues at each other.
Yeah.
And thank you for bringing it up.
Oh my gosh, this
And
is great.
thank you for coming
Oh,
in
yeah.
to join me in my van.
Of course, this is fantastic. You're seeing me on a good day. Plus, I just
Okay.
hung out with Terry Hatcher. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you just hung out with Terry Hatcher. That's nice. All right. Have a great day.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
so
You too.
much for doing this.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.